Hey everybody, it's Becky. It is now month 2 in my weight loss journey. As I stated in last month's vlog, I will be taking you guys along with me as I battle my addiction and try to lose weight that I've put on over the last few years. I did really struggle during my first month, and I'm hoping that this month will be a lot better. Month 2 is usually the month where I usually fall off the bandwagon, so I am hoping by taking you guys along with me and doing a series like this that I will be able to stick to it and it will give me the motivation that I need. Also, last month's vlog was very unorganized, so I'm going to try to be a little more structured this month. So come along with me for the ride. If you or anyone else you know is doing the same kind of thing or just needs support, let me know. You know, we're all in this together. With everything that's going on in the world right now, there's no better time for me personally to get myself under control and focus on developing healthier habits that I have developed in the past and that I've lost along the way. So I did just get back from Walmart. I got some wheat bread this time. I have bagels. They're healthy, unhealthy. It depends who you ask. I do still have some of the junk from last month. I have been using my chewy bars as a snack. I got these tuna packets. I couldn't get canned tuna. I got these tuna packets, and they're like really, really good. So I'm gonna order more when I run out. And I have some like soups and extra stuff up there. But the main part is in my refrigerator. Before I go in my refrigerator, I did get more apples. I have some potatoes back there. A little messy. Apple juice, I have that every once in a while. I do have some cookies left over, and I eat, maybe a serving of them, depending on how my food plan is for the day. I got Cheerios. I do have some Tostitos chips. But I do them in moderation. I was able to get more ground meat, thank God. I got some frozen burgers, some frozen chicken. Not the best, but I mean, I can buy it in bulk and I'll have it for a few weeks, because stuff is still scarce. I know I still have fries. I do factor them in to my meals, but I don't do it like every day. I got meatballs, and then of course I do eat ice cream. I love my Rocky Road. That's like my end of the night treat. I got one thing of broccoli cuts. So it's not all, the healthiest stuff, but it's not, the worst stuff either. It's more of just moderating what I eat. My refrigerator, though, is full of good stuff. I was able to get a few salads. Actually, some of these salads are actually a lot of calories. I had a salad, I think, last Sunday during my first month, and it actually threw me over my calorie limit for the day because of the salad, which was crazy. I could have just had a hot dog, but I got some yogurt, some pre-cooked sausage, eggs, got some cheese, hot dogs. So, not like the best stuff, like I said, but just a bit healthier than I had been eating before. It's also a very beautiful day outside, so I'm going to go for a little bit of a walk. And then after that, I'll probably check in with you guys at the end of the week and tell you guys how I did. All right, I'm on my walk. Feeling great. I am so happy that it is another beautiful day. I can get out and do this, and that I have a place to do this. Man, that sure felt great. All right, it's the next morning. I have some eggs for breakfast. I don't really know what kind of eggs these are because they're kind of scrambled but kind of flipped over a few times. That's how I make them. It's weird, I know. But I did have to check in and honestly tell you guys that last night I ordered out. I had a sub. It was like a mini sub, so I don't think that put me over my calories for the day. But after that, I did go out and get some ice cream, which I probably shouldn't have had. So I just wanted to put that accountability in there. Hopefully the rest of the week I will do better and not overdo it, because I do let myself have treats. I mean, I do like have ice cream, a little bit of ice cream every night, but with like the sub that I had last night, I shouldn't have had the ice cream. So I really gotta be careful and not start slipping off that wagon again.
It is also another beautiful day, and I'm taking another beautiful walk.
So hopefully this week I do a lot better. Which reminds me, I do have to cook my hot dogs and my baked potato for dinner, and then I'm gonna have a little bit of Rocky Road for snack. I've got to say too that I usually go through a gallon like this in either like 2 days or even sometimes one day. And this week it's literally been 7 days that I've been, working at this. So I'm pretty proud. Also, as I'm doing my hot dogs, I did change it to fries, but it is in with my calorie allotment for the day. So I am going to finish strong for today. And then, like I said, hopefully the rest of the week. So, yeah, I just ran my first mile since March or February. I forget exactly when it was, but I did it. I didn't plan to do it today, but I don't know, I had the energy, and I had already done a mile walk, and I went, you know what, let me just go for it. So I did it. I'm getting back in the game. So hopefully, like I keep saying, I can keep this up. And hopefully I don't pay for that later, because, my muscles aren't used to that, especially like my back, my neck muscles. And I know my lungs aren't used to it. And we all still need to be careful when it comes to our lungs right now. But I did it. I ran a mile for the first time in like 2 months. So that's a start. So it is 7 days later. So last Monday, after I had gotten to my jog and I shared it with all of you guys, I went home later that night. I had gone out after that, just for a nice scenic drive, because it was really nice out that day and I wanted to take full advantage of the weather. And I got home that night and I got a really bad case of the chills. I also had a few other, like, what I thought were like seasonal allergies, like different, like, symptoms that happen this time of year, happen in the last couple weeks. So I wasn't too concerned, but I literally sat there with the chills for 3 hours and I became very alarmed. So for right now, I'm just kind of like monitoring how I feel. I haven't overeaten, but I'm kind of taking a stop to running right now and lifting weights, because maybe with the way I'm eating and everything that I'm doing, I've just overdone it, and my body just couldn't take it, and it's given me the chills a couple other times this week. So I'm gonna take it pretty easy right now. This is also day 1 of week 2 of the month. So I actually have a grocery order that I'm going to be getting later now that I'm cleared. And it does have, more healthy things in it. Like I said, I didn't overdo it this week with food. I stayed the course. And I'm just gonna be taking it easy. Just trying not to overeat like I've been doing, and not not overdoing it, because something happened this week. If I'm up to it, I might take a walk outside tomorrow. But as of right now, I'm kind of reducing my amount of exercise. So hopefully this week will be a lot better. So tonight I'm getting ready to make some stuffed peppers. I usually use green peppers, but they're in short supply right now. So I've been getting the red, just to guarantee I get peppers. And what I do is I grind up the meat, then I mix some sloppy Joe mix in there, and then I stuffed the peppers, and then I put some shredded cheese on top. I know there's a number of ways you can make these, but the sloppy Joe stuffed peppers, as I just showed you, is something that my best friend got me into. So I'm gonna start these now because they do take a while to prep. But you know, I have a lot of time to do that right now, and I'll have like 2 of them for dinner tonight, and then I'll have 2 of them probably like Wednesday night. It's Monday night right now, so I'll do like every other night, and then whatever I cook tomorrow night, which is supposed to be tacos. As long as I was able to get the taco seasoning in my Walmart order, I'll do them like Tuesday and Thursday night. And the sun is out now. It makes me feel really great. Like I said, if I'm up to it, I'll go take maybe like a mile walk tomorrow, a very slow, mild walk tomorrow, and just see how I feel the rest of this week. And I totally didn't realize that. I really didn't explain this that well. Like I said, I ground up the ground meat that I have. It used to be like actual ground beef. It's ground turkey this time. That's what's available. It can be whatever your preference is. And then I boil the peppers, get them soft for probably about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. You have to cut the tops off, and then you let them soften up. And then when your ground meat is all nice and brown, you add your manwich sloppy Joe mix or whatever sloppy Joe mix you want to do. And then you're gonna stuff the peppers when you're done. I'll end up putting them lined up on this very old baking sheet that I really need to replace. And then I'll end up just sticking them in the oven, leveled that is, because last time I made these I actually burnt the bottom of the oven with cheese, but that was a whole different story. But I put them in the oven for about another 15 minutes to kind of melt the cheese and cook the beef if it hasn't been cooked all the way. And then I let them cool for about like 10-15 minutes and they're ready to go. And I bake them at 350 in case anybody was wondering how I make these peppers. Okay, so it's the end of week 2. I did not overeat again this week. Like I said, I took it pretty easy this week because last week I was sick for a few days. It wasn't COVID or anything, but I really had to sit back and relax a little bit more this week. Because I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know exactly how much I just explained everything. But last week was pretty scary, so I took it easy for this one. Like I said, I didn't overeat, but I have had some heavier foods, so I probably, broke even this week with my calories. But I had another successful week, and hopefully week 3 will be just as great. Hey everybody, it is day 1 of week 3. I am feeling a lot better this week. I think I pretty much figured what went on last week, but I won't get into it. But I'm out here, I'm taking a nice little walk in my safe little area. I'm taking it easy again this week. I have my food planned out for the next 7 days, and I'm feeling great, so I'm just gonna keep on going. Now it's Tuesday night. For dinner I made some of the chicken I had in my freezer, kind of like breaded chicken cutlets. Not the best, but not the worst either. I did some broccoli and cheese, and then I made some quinoa or couscous, or however you like to say it. I call it quinoa because I hate saying couscous. But I wanted to show you guys my dinner for the night before I enjoy it and before I forget to tell you. And of course, temptation just drives by. Although ice cream is not a bad thing, I do have my own for the week, but I am not getting extra unnecessary, treats like that in. Love broccoli and cheese. Broccoli and ranch dressing is also good too. Love my quinoa too. Quinoa. 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 I don't know. I don't say anything right if you've ever noticed. Got my little chicken fingers. So you get the idea. I've been sticking to the plan so far this week and eating healthy, and I will report back to you guys on Saturday or Sunday and let you know how I did. Okay, so it's the end of week 3. I didn't do too terrible this week, but over the last like 3-4 nights, I have been lacking some motivation, and there were a couple of nights where my calorie intake was a couple hundred calories over what it should have been. Part of that is because, you know, I haven't really taken many walks this week. I was actually going to take one yesterday, and then it started raining. Not that any of that is an excuse, but I am being honest. I am being accountable and just letting you guys know that, you know, I did kind of mess up a little bit this week, but not too bad, thankfully. I have lost a total of 8 pounds since I started. Some of that was because I was sick. I haven't lost any weight this week or the week before, but I know that, you know, sometimes you can have a big jump and then, you know, you'll stay the same for a little while. So maybe that's part of like my lack of motivation, because I didn't see a number move on the scale this week, which is always tough. And you know, I've been exposed to a couple other people that are also trying to lose weight, and they're like doing really, really well. And you know, that kind of gets to you after a second, and you kind of feel sometimes that you're not doing good enough. But I know that I am. I kind of had a mental setback this week with it, but I'm going to move forward into week 4, see how I do. Hopefully I finish this month strong and move on to month 3. All right, start of week 4. I am now taking a little walk. Like I said, my motivation has not been very good, but I'm gonna finish this one strong. I've been a little down, very unmotivated, like I said, but I'm gonna fix this. I'm not gonna stop now, because I've been doing pretty stinking good the last couple months, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, everyone, it is the end of week 4. It is currently May 30th, and I just finished the walk. I kind of wanted to just talk a little bit about this week. I know I didn't really document or tape anything. To be honest, I really wasn't in the mood. So this week was very busy for me, actually. I had some stuff going on, some personal things, and I've been active throughout most of the week. I did go to the county park on Memorial Day. I did another vlog there. I took a nice little walk. I saw some of the ruins. I also did another walk, I think it was like Sunday, and I just took a walk today. But other than that, I really haven't done many walks this week, because like I said, I've been busy with other things, and it's been very physical. I've been very active this week, and I'm really exhausted. My body is pretty exhausted. So I decided to end this week and the month with just a nice little light walk for fun. But as I think I've said in previous clips or portions of this vlog, this week is kind of tough for me. I'm kind of lacking motivation. I've been to just keep on going. I haven't really overeaten or overdone it that much. There have been a couple of days though where I've eaten more than I should this week, to be honest. But I haven't really gone crazy or anything, or done anything too far off my plan. But I have been, I don't know, not depressed, but like just kind of frustrated, because like I said, I did lose 8 pounds this month, and part of it was because I had been sick and I actually didn't gain that weight back. A lot of it I think was water weight, but the last few days I feel like I've actually been gaining inches. That doesn't make sense, because I have lost weight, but in my midsection, TMI, I have had a lot of stretch marks from the gaining weight in the past, and I feel like they're expanding right now, and it's frustrating, because I don't understand how I could have lost weight and have been doing good, and I'm actually getting bigger at the moment. So that is really frustrating for me. And I've been lacking a lot of motivation the last couple of days to really keep going, because I feel like right now I'm getting nowhere. And I hate to end this week like this and this month like this, but like I kind of want to give up right now. And I know I can't. I know month 2 is usually my hardest, where I usually fall off the wagon, but I kind of feel like falling off right now, to be honest. But I know I have to keep going, because I'm not really doing anything that's really that wrong. I'm doing things pretty much, I think, the right way right now. I know this really isn't about losing weight, but about not overeating. It is about losing weight, but it is also about not overeating, I should say. And I haven't really overeaten, so I should be proud of that. But I am frustrated right now because, like, I saw, you know, a big chunk drop off the scale, and now I don't see anything. So I am pretty frustrated. But that's how this week is gone. I am going to keep going. I know if I can keep on going and do this at least another month, this really will become a habit to not be overeating and to be exercising more. I don't know, like I said, about my exercising schedule because of what happened earlier in the month, and I am starting to get busy now with some summer activities now that everything's opening up. So I am going to be active, but I'm not sure about the exercise. But I'm going to keep on doing this, and I will be back for month 3, and hopefully I do a lot better this coming week, and that I'm not as frustrated this coming week, because like I said, this was just one where I've been down a bit. So yeah, please keep on following me in this journey. I am going to document, I think, for at least the next 10 months now that the first 2 are down. And like I said, hopefully June's a better month. I do have a birthday coming up next month, so that is something to look forward to. It is always a gift to, you know, have another year on this earth. So I am, you know, kind of getting excited for that. And I hope next month is a better one. Excuse me, a better one. I was about to cough, not because I've got the virus, but because of the pollen out here. So I'm actually going to head back in. See you in June.